She expected me to pay for everything again. I just had to cut off an old friend. She has 2 boys, still legally married, and still living with her husband. At first it felt nice reconnecting. We'd meet up, talk about mom life, hang out with our kids, but slowly, it started to feel off. Every single time we went out, I paid. It wasn't just once or twice, it was every time. The last time, before everything blew up, I suggested Applebee's, because it's cheaper, right? I told her I didn't mind paying, but I was trying to be practical. And she actually said she was expecting something fancier, like it was a date. Mind you, happily married. I just laughed it off. We went to Applebee's anyway. Then came the day that ended everything. We decided to take our kids to the fair, a little play date, some fun for the kids. But here's the thing. I never said I was paying for her family. I can't afford that. It's her 2 boys, and me with my son. That's a family of 5. At a fair, that's not cheap. We get there, and I buy the passes for me and my son. And she says, "Oh, I left my wallet in the car. No big deal, right?" She said she Venmo me later, so I pay for everyone's passes. We ride the rides, the kids have fun, and it's time to eat. We go to grab food. Her kids start yelling out what they want, so I hurry and order for everyone. But then she starts adding more food to the order. $110. My jaw nearly hit the ground, but I kept my cool. After we eat, it's getting hot. So I ask her, "Hey, can you Venmo me now before we go?" She looks me dead in the eyes and says, "I don't have any money." She says her husband cut her off, that she's broke. I ask, "If you knew that, why did you suggest the fare? And why did you say you'd Venmo me?" And she says, "Because you don't understand. You and your husband both have good jobs. I'm a stay-at-home mom. It's harder." At that point, I was done. I didn't even argue. I just said, "Okay," put my son in his stroller, and started walking to the exit. She follows me with her kids. And right before we leave, she points at this escape room booth, which, by the way, isn't included in the passes I just bought for everyone. She goes, "Oh, that looks so fun. I wish we could go in there." And she keeps looking at me with this begging look. I felt disgusted. I said, "No, we're heading back. My kid needs to nap." We said goodbye, and that should have been it. But later that same day, she starts calling and texting. When our next hangout is, saying she can come over right now with her boys. I said I'd get back to her. It's been for days now. I haven't replied. I told my husband everything. He said, "Cut her off. She's using you." That's trifling. And honestly, he's right. She was never a real friend. She just saw me as her wallet. So I blocked her number, and I'm done. I'm realizing now, some friendships aren't meant to be rekindled.